Aloha everyone, how are you today? I hope your life is flowing in bliss and ease and grace and joy and happiness and abundance on all levels. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ania and I will be doing the collective monthly reading today. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all my subscribers to still be here. Thank you for your patience. I have been absent for a couple of months. Because I needed to focus all of my energy and literally every day, morning till night, on my online academy, because I've been restructuring it, and it was so much time and effort and energy that went into there that I literally didn't have any minute of my time free to do YouTube readings. So I want to thank you for your patience. And also, of course, I've been really spending a lot of my energy on my beloved ones who have been going through a lot of shifts and changes during these very interesting times on the planet right now. And I've been doing a lot of prayers also from our home here. We have a very beautiful prayer circle here with a very strong activated portal. And we do a lot of prayers from the collective from there. So I haven't been absent completely, just not really literally with YouTube videos here. So and then during that time I've also been realizing some things that I want to make a few changes on the YouTube channel here. So I've been guided to do monthly collective readings for everybody, so not divided anymore within the zodiac signs. So for those of you that don't like that, I'm so sorry. I am guided by the divine to do this, and I always try to serve out of the highest integrity. So if the divine tells me that I need to do that, I have to follow that. And the reason for it is that, in essence, we are all the same. In essence, we are all on the same path. Maybe the stories that are shaped around the path are different for everybody, but the essence of it is all the same. So the divine was saying, like, it's way more powerful if you give collective readings for everybody. So I'm gonna do that once a month, do collective readings for each month for everybody. And then for those of you that want more guidance, more readings, more collective readings, on my Patreon, I do weekly 2 collective readings also, one for the general and one for the twin ray, for the inner divine union. So if you want more readings, you can always go to my Patreon and get more there. So, and then it's also my intention to post more videos around other things like meditations, vlogs, little things here and there. And let me know also if that sounds good to you. If you want meditations, silent meditations, nature meditations, meditations with the crystal bowls, let me know what it is that you need, and then I'll see what I can create around that, okay? And also, if you guys are interested in vlogs about Kauai, about our sanctuary here, let me know if that's a good idea so that I know that I'm going in the right direction there too. So without any further delay, let's go into the monthly collective key code reading for November 2020. As usual, let's start the reading with a little sound healing for you to be able to tune your energies deeper into the now moment and receive the messages that are meant for you in clarity. So close your eyes for a minute and just focus on your breath. Breathing deeply into the core of your being. And in breathing out, letting go of all that was, is, or may be. And simply allowing yourself to be guided by your breath. From your heart to the central sun, and back through your heart to the core of Mother Earth. Creating a channel of purity and clarity, of ease and grace, of joy and abundance, of happiness and harmony. Taking one more deep breath in, deep into the core of your being. And breathing out, becoming one within the now. Beautiful, so beloveds, let's see, what are the guidances for the collective for this coming month of November 2020? What are the guidances? One card already flips out instantly. The key code of strength, emotional strength, standing in your core, being aware of who you truly are and what you are truly capable of. Yeah, we are all amazing, very powerful beings. And the more you work on realizing that, the stronger you can embody that truth. And the more you can be of collective service to bring this world into deeper harmony, peace, love. So let's see, what are the guidances for this coming month? From Source, from Mother Earth, from the Sacred Unified Heart, from the self to the collective, from the collective to the self. What are the guidances for this coming month? It could also be with the key code of strength, that it's, you know, whatever situation that you find yourself in this month, the key code of strength is saying you have the power within you to get through this. Yeah, you have the power within you to shift your reality around into a positive resolution. So that is a very important message for this coming month, to really to stay strong within the self. And emotional strength is all about realizing that the power of Source, the power of God, the power of the universe is equal to the power that lays deeply within you. That deep inner flame is equal to the power of the all that is. So the more you work on purifying your channel, really following your intuition, following your integrity, and really embodying your essential purity, the stronger you can awaken that flame, and then you can really have a life as heaven on earth, truly. So let's see what the cards have to say more about all of this. So in the heart of the reading, we have the key code of sanctuary together with the key code of focus. Yeah, focus is a core key code that oversees the entire emotional body. So again, there is a lot of energy guided to the emotional body this month to keep the emotional body in balance, whatever is happening in your life. Yeah. Even if it's a small thing or a very big thing and there's a lot of emotions coming up, it is so important to understand that it is just another story. Yeah, and I know some situations can be really heavy on the heart, but if you stay focused on the highest purity, here with the key code of the true heart's core, and if you stay focused on clearing the channel, here with the key code of clarity in the spiritual body. Yeah, so doing lots of meditation, doing lots of breath work, yoga, or going for a walk in nature to clear your mind, to breathe fresh air. Yeah, if you do more of those inward practices this month, it will be more possible for you to keep your emotions in check, because that's what happens when a story comes up in our lives, a situation comes up that's very turbulent. If we allow the emotions to take over, that's when our channel starts wiggling, and that's when you get lost in translation. Yeah. So it is very important this month to really honor the inner sanctuary. Yeah, really take care of your inner sanctuary, and maybe even for some also the outer sanctuary. Yeah, this could be about housing situations also, to really take care of your home in the physical, because in doing that, you're in essence taking care of yourself. Yeah, it's the same thing. Taking care of the self will also bring you into a more steady home, because the inner world is the metaphysical world that creates what we experience in the physical world. So this coming month of November is very focused on your sanctuary. What is your sanctuary? What is your inner sanctuary? If you're not aware of what that is yet, then this is the month to start feeling into that. Yeah, when you are meditating, really feel into, where is that inner place within myself that is my sanctuary, where I feel safe, where I feel honored, where my essence has a temple where it can be itself. Yeah. And towards the outside world, it's really keep your emotions in balance, whether that is towards your community, towards your partner, your children, your business partners, your clients, whatever it is, your friends. Keep that focus, that whatever is happening, whatever is arising, because of course there's a lot of turbulence still in the collective field right now with everything that's happening. So the more that you stay focused on that inner sanctuary, and the more that you breathe out, so to say, that you express yourself from that inner sanctuary place, the more that you will also naturally radiate that out into the collective, and the more that other people, even if they're very stressed, if you breathe out that peace and that calm, you're actually helping your beloved ones, you're helping your friends, you're helping your environment to also be more in that peace and in that calm. And that is what we really need right now in the world. Yeah, we need more people that stay in a calmness, in a peace, no matter what is happening. Because if everybody's stressed, that's only going to create more turbulence. And that is definitely not what we need, because that's going to create unnecessary, uncomfortable situations. So really do that inner work, find that inner sanctuary, and keep your emotions in check. Yeah, because emotions are energies in motion that exist all over the universe, within and around ourselves. And they're just energies that are flying through. And sometimes they fly through your channel and then they make you feel something, but they also go again. So it's not a steady thing. But what many people do is that they feel an emotion and they hold it stuck within their channel, and then it changes their whole reality, because the energy wants to get out of their channel, but you're keeping it stuck. So it's creating all of this turbulence because it wants to be set free, right? So what you can do also, if an emotion is coming through your channel and you're feeling it, you can simply ask that emotion, like, oh, hey, who are you, and what do you need from me? And often if you just ask that question, which means that you give it recognition, it will already go. Or it will give you an answer, as in, I want to be felt, I want to be honored. Yeah, if you feel sadness coming through, for example, often if you just honor the emotion as it is, as being a part of the whole, it already gets lifted up. Or whether it is being angry, or whether it is being happy, also, that's also an emotion. It's like, oh, hey, welcome, why are you here? What can I do for you? Oh, I want to be expressed, So that's how you can deal with emotions and keep yourself in balance. Because it's very, very important, because there is a higher truth, a higher clarity that wants to come through in the collective channel and in the individual channel. Yeah. There's a lot of inspiration that wants to come through here with the key code of cultivation. There's a lot of new seeds that want to be planted. And that is why there is chaos. Yeah, whenever there's chaos, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It actually means that the old vortex, the old life, the old way of living is being stirred up because it's changing into something new. So that is why it's so important to keep your focus on that inner sanctuary and keep your emotions in check so that you can see the higher truth of what actually is being birthed right now, and that you can receive those seeds in clarity. Yeah, so it's more focusing on, instead of focusing on what is being disrupted and what is falling apart, focus on what is the new that is coming through. And if you keep your focus on that and allow those seeds to be planted in your sanctuary, that is when we'll be able to move into a whole new field of energy that is a higher dimension here with the higher frequency code. We will be able to feel higher love, higher truth, higher peace. Yeah. So that's why it's so important to really have that focus right now. And then Mother Earth is confirming that also with giving the key code of responsibility. I also call this sometimes conscious voicing, together with the key code of protection. Yeah. Again, it's very important to know that in the key code realm, the diamond genetic key code realm, if you want to know more about diamond genetic key codes, go to my website. Yeah, there's also an online academy, as I explained in the beginning of the video, where you can learn all about diamond genetic key code alchemy and how you can be a conscious co-creator in this universe. So in the key code realm, protection is not something that you put on top of yourself to protect yourself, but it is really standing in your core, in your inner sanctuary, and radiating out the purity of your heart so that any distractions simply cannot come in. Yeah, that's why it's so important to work on self-realization through the inner divine union process, because you fill yourself up more and more with your true self. And distractions can only come in when there's blind spots in your aura, so to say, in your energy field, because everything that's empty or unconscious wants to be filled up. Yeah. So distractions can only come in if you are not full with yourself. Oop, and that was the confirmation of that. So it's really about staying in your center, focusing on your inner sanctuary so that all the distractions cannot even touch you, that you always feel that silence within. And again, the way you can do that is focusing on the new seeds that are coming through and not even giving attention to what is falling away. Yeah. And then with the key code of responsibility that is directed towards the past, this means that in your physical reality, in your daily life, be aware of how you are thinking about the past, because what you think is what you create. So if you keep thinking about, oh, and this happened and that happened and that's not, then that's what you're gonna recreate. Yeah, so it's Mother Earth is asking that the way that you express yourself in this moment, whether it is through thoughts, through words, through conversations, through expressions, movements, decisions, that you do that from a place of those new seeds coming in, of this higher consciousness coming through. Yeah, to do positive affirmation work that, okay, in the past, I would have thought this or I would have felt this about that, but that is a negative way. So now I'm going to claim for myself that right now I can change reality through changing my perception and changing my attitude towards things. Yeah, that is how you can shift your reality. And the reason why you are capable of doing that now is because in the past we have the key code of trust, prayer, and love. Yeah, this is divine love, self-love, spiritual love, realizing who you are and what you're capable of. Yeah, so in the past something happened where there was a deep sense of recognition and clarity and an expansion of like, oh, this is also how life can be. Yeah, there's a whole new dimension possible, and there's many different dimensions possible all the time. But something happened in the past that made you see, made you trust that there are more possibilities in life in order to move forward. Yeah, there are more creations possible. There's more pathways, and everything you need in order to really feel at home within the self in each and every moment is here right now for you. And because of that, you've been doing a lot of prayers to the divine in recognizing there is another possibility. And there's been a lot of work on embodying self-love. Yeah. Now, this doesn't mean that in the recent past it was so easy. Yeah. Sometimes something really turbulent can also happen in order to realize that there is deeper trust possible. Yeah. So however that took place for you, whatever took place here, right now, that situation is pushing you into the current alignment process of really focusing on that inner sanctuary. And that is a very powerful thing to do. And again, the key code of recognition as overseeing key code is really about recognizing that you have the power within you, again, to create different realities. It's not about choosing a reality yet. It's just about recognizing, okay, I'm standing here in the middle. I can go in that direction and then that life is created. I can go here and then it's another life. I can go here, it's another experience. I can go there. And it's just standing in the middle and realizing all the different realities that you could create for yourself. And then when the focus is clear, then you can say, I'm choosing this reality. And then you focus all of your energy on that vortex. And then that becomes created. See? So this is a very powerful month for the conscious co-creators, or for people to become conscious co-creators. So if you are a conscious co-creator, really use this energy now to vibrate out, radiate out that focus, that emotional strength into your environment so that other people can pick that up and be it within themselves. Because this is a month where we can create deeper freedom and sovereignty, step by step. But it's really, the world is not going to change through, the government or something. The world is going to change through the people. Yeah. You have to do it individually within yourself. You are the one that has the power to change reality into a higher frequency. And yes, the politicians and everything, they help, but it's the people that need to change their consciousness in order for it to work also. Yeah. And it's really beautiful where we're moving into with this higher frequency. We're moving through acceptance and vulnerability in order to get there. And we also have surrender here. And again, I didn't even notice this yet. Again, the key code of emotional strength here in the mental body. So it's really moving through an alignment process of gaining that strength of focusing on the inner sanctuary, allowing those seeds of the higher consciousness to come through, and really be responsible in how you are presenting yourself, in how you are moving through life with that higher consciousness coming through, and really seeding, only expressing yourself from that higher consciousness. And again, nobody is perfect, so it's not about not making any mistakes, like that's why we're human. But it's when you're conscious about it, when you recognize what's going on, if you do make a little mistake of, oh, now I was thinking really negative about this, you can catch it and just restructure it more easily. Yeah, so it's more about being conscious of what's happening and then taking your responsibility and seeing clearly what is being manifested through your channel, because every single person on the planet is a channel. Everybody is a channel. You just have people that are more conscious about it and people that are less conscious about it. So that is the inner work that needs to happen for everybody individually this coming month. It's very important to bring us into that expanded dimension, yeah, that higher frequency where higher love is possible, higher truth is possible. And the way to get there as well is, one, to have that clarity in our emotional channel and that inner sanctuary awareness, but then also through acceptance, yeah, the key code of acceptance, together with the key code of surrender here. It is also through accepting, finding compassion for what is going on in the collective field right now, and for your inner turbulence, yeah, for your mind that goes crazy sometimes. Accepting it. Don't try to figure it out. Just allow yourself to see, okay, that's just my mind going crazy, and that's okay. Only through accepting the turbulence, you can shift the turbulence into peace. Yeah? So it's really surrendering to the allowance of your channel to be clarified, if that makes sense. And on a daily life perspective, on an earthly perspective, we have the key code of vulnerability here, honesty, yeah? So it's really about clearing out your channel, standing in your truth, honoring your inner sanctuary, radiating that out, taking your responsibility, protecting yourself through standing in your core, in your truth, yeah? And then with the key code of vulnerability, being really honest to your environment about what is coming through. Because that's the thing, like many people feel the higher truth, but they don't do anything with it. They don't change their habits. They don't change their expressions. So it's really taking that responsibility and allowing your vulnerability to be seen of like, okay, this is the old paradigm, but this is the higher truth that I'm receiving. So I'm gonna start acting in that way and show myself. And it's not always an easy thing, because you might be the first one in your environment who's doing that. But then remember, vulnerability is strength. Yeah? Being honest is strength. And vulnerability and honesty and compassion at the same time create automatically the higher frequency. Because, dear ones, in the physical body, we have the key code of beauty. Yeah? So this means, beauty means being able to pierce through a field of illusion and seeing the higher truth. Seeing that there's many other possibilities of experiencing life here on earth. So all of this is happening because a new paradigm is forming. Beautiful. I'm gonna pull some more cards here to get a little bit more clarity. Let me see. What is some more guidance here for the collective for the month of November? Whoop. Okay. See? Beautiful. So the first one that came out is maturity. Yeah. So this is what I mean with like emotional balance. This is a time for all of us, everybody, wherever you find yourself, to go to the next level of maturity, which means next level of self-awareness, and to find compassion for things that may not seem the highest truth to you in this moment, but know that they're all part of the whole. It's all part of all that is. And without having hatred, for example, it's very difficult to understand what love and compassion is. Yeah. Without fear, it's very difficult to understand what love is. Like, this universe is a universe of duality, but it's not to tear things apart. It's actually to make us understand deeper what the truth is, what the middle path is. Yeah. So that is this month. It's really coming into that maturity to not judge and to protect the self, of really working on that inner sanctuary, that self-awareness, and then seeing all the colors that are all truths, but staying serene in the middle, staying at peace within the middle. And then we have the creator. Yeah, so this is realizing, again, with the emotional strength, having that core power, that inner sun radiating, being the creator. The more that you work on your emotional balance, the more power you will have to create harmony in the universe. Yeah, and this is also, again, confirming meditation, breath work. Yeah, being in silence within yourself to hear the truth. Silence allows for the truth to come through. Yeah, the highest truth is spoken in silence. That's why I want to do silent meditations also here on YouTube. So let me know what you feel about that. I was thinking live silence meditations, or just videos of silent meditation in nature or something that you can then replay and things like that. So let me know. And then we have also playfulness. Yeah, so this is also speaking about what I said before. Don't give too much attention to what is falling apart. Don't give too much attention to all the stress that's in the world right now. Not because it's not important. Again, it's important to see what's going on so that you have that information, so that you know what needs to be restructured. So it's not about being ignorant or naive. It's just about seeing, oh, okay, well, there's all these energies, there's all these different emotions, but I'm realizing that it's all part of the whole. It's all the game of life, truly. And it's coming into the observer mode, yeah, and seeing, okay, there's all these different energies, but I can choose which energies I relate to and which energies I just allow to flow through me, right? Because you're an infinite being, so you have a choice. And that's what I mean with, you can change your attitude, and that is maturing to the next level. I'm not saying that you guys are not mature. Please don't misunderstand me here. But it's literally like every person can always grow into a next level of awareness. And that's what this is about. And that's why this is so important for the collective, that we do that individually right now, because that's going to help to clear out the stress in the collective field. And then we have the last card, New Vision. Yeah, so this is the new paradigm that can birth through the conscious co-creators, that really rise into deeper intuition, into deeper awareness and maturity. Beautiful. Let me pull one animal card here too for some more guidance. What is some more guidance here for us for the month of November? Oh, it's 2 cards coming out. So we have the dolphin and the cobra. Yeah, so the dolphin is about healing energy, playful energy. Yeah, what I was saying here. Having that playful energy and seeing that there is more to this life than what is maybe presented by society, for example. And then the cobra energy is being the teacher, it's being the co-creator, allowing your kundalini energy to rise and to focus it upon these new seeds of the higher truth that want to be planted. Because through activating your kundalini energy in conscious meditation, in breath work, in yoga, in connecting with nature, in focusing on your inner sanctuary, you can activate your kundalini energy, and then you can focus, because kundalini energy is a life force energy. Yeah. And when you have that realized in your hands, then you have the power to create a new reality. That's really beautiful. I want to read to you as well these 2 beautiful beings. So let's see, where is the dolphin? Here. The dolphin stands for innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts, as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. So this is saying, as I said, do the individual internal work, because it's so important. You have way more of an impact on the collective than you may think. Yeah. And then the cobra. Where is the cobra? Let me see. Cobra, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So this is the maturing that takes place, through realizing, as being the dolphin energy, that you have way more of an impact, and through allowing that to realize itself, putting your focus on what is the new that is coming through and doing that inner work, that is being the student of your higher self. And then automatically the teacher comes through, and then in being the teacher through living by example, that's how you can influence the whole into moving into higher frequency. So how beautiful is that? I feel to pull one more card to close this reading. Let's see, what is one more guidance for us for this month? Oh, there we go. Here and now. Oh, it's 3 cards actually. That's fine too. So here and now, So don't focus on the past, don't focus on the future. Focus on the inner sanctuary, on the here and now, because you are birthing something that is going to open doors. Yeah, it's very important to really focus on the core, on the inner sanctuary right now. Imagine, yeah, this is confirming, focusing on the higher truth that's coming through, and don't go try to read the books of the past and why and try to figure it out. Why is all of this happening? No. Imagine what else is possible and focus on the here and now, not the past, not the future. Here and now, embodiment, yeah, emotional balance, inner sanctuary, outer sanctuary. And then the higher truth can become manifested automatically from that. Beautiful. So beloved ones, I wish you an amazing month of November with a lot of clarity coming through, a lot of miracles that can be manifested and be realized and be experienced and be enjoyed. And let me know in the comments below what you feel about these monthly readings, collective readings. Let me know what you feel about other videos that I was talking about, if that would really interest you. And I love you very much, and I will see you in the next reading. Aloha.